Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, JetSetSimmer. It's such a nice day here in Chicago. Like, the weather is finally warming up. It's supposed to be like mid 50s, low 60s by next week. I mean, I am so thankful. I am so ready for spring. You have no idea. Let's bring on spring. Let's have some fun. I'm here for it. Anyway, I've already tried recording this video. I recorded literally like 20 minutes of this video and then realized that I forgot to start recording my audio. So it's literally just a video of me going and no sound. So here I am once again starting from square one. You know, some days I just feel like a rookie at this. I feel like I don't know what I'm doing and like forget to turn the audio or my video on and like spend an hour working on something just to have to do it all over again. But it's fine. Like,
walk out the door, you see someone that you know and they ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
But it's fine.
But you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
So if you saw my video from a few days ago, you saw that I did a collaboration with the lovely Plumbaleena. If you haven't seen that video, I don't remember what it's called, but it's a modern farmhouse build, and it was so much fun to do. I love modern farmhouses so much, and that's actually how Plumbaleena and I kind of connected on Twitter, all because of our mutual love for modern farmhouses in The Sims 4. And so she approached me with this idea to do a collaboration challenge, and in this challenge, she would create the exterior of the house and I would work on the interior of the house. And it's very similar to a shell challenge in the sense that there's a shell and the entire inside is just up to you to decide how you want to create it. However, the only difference is in this little collaboration challenge that we did, Plumbaleena worked on the entire exterior, and that included the paint of the house, that included all of the gardening, all of the landscaping, everything. Plumbaleena took care of all of that. And my job was to work on furnishing and designing the interior of this house. And it was so much fun to do. Like, Plumbaleena did an amazing job at that house. I loved it so much. And it got me thinking, and I figured, why don't I make a modern farmhouse design for Plumbaleena? That way she could show some of her interior Sims design skills, if you know what I mean. I've watched a lot of Plumbaleena's speed builds on her YouTube channel, and honestly, she is so talented at building in The Sims. Her exteriors are just so amazing, and her interiors are just as amazing. Like, she is the person who inspired me the most to really up my clutter game skills. She uses clutter in such a magical way in so many of her builds, and it got me thinking, like, oh my gosh, I need to work on cluttering my builds a lot more. So I figured I would make a shelf for her so she could shine with her interior design skills as well. So let me pop in this video real quick. I say pop in as if it's like a VHS and I'm popping it into the VCR. Whew, my 90s kid is showing. Speaking of 90s, like a little caveat in this little conversation we're having here. I think the Sims team could have done a lot better job at their little throwback kit with the 90s athleisure wear. I mean, to me, it gives me slight 90s vibes, but at the same time, not really. Like, some of the swatches, for sure, give me 90s vibes because it's literally designs from the 90s, I feel like. But altogether, collectively, I feel like it's just neon athleisure wear. But yes, that is essentially my opinion. It just looks like neon athletic leisure, athleisure wear. And not to say that I don't think they should have created what they did. I think they could have kept those same items, but if they had added more everyday clothing items that were very 90s, I think it would have been a lot better. Out of the kits, I think that's the only one that's not really worth it to me, just because we have so many custom content creators, but I've already explained that in one of my other videos. Anyway, just wanted to poke that little opinion in the middle of this conversation just because I think they could have done a lot better with that kit. However, that's not what this video is about. This video is about this fun challenge that I did with Plumbaleena. So let me show you the exterior that I built. I had so much fun doing this exterior. Like I've already said, modern farmhouse builds are my favorite builds to do in The Sims 4. But that doesn't mean that they're easy, because sometimes they could be a little challenging. For example, I feel like especially when it comes to the windows, it's a little challenging to get that modern farmhouse vibe with a lot of windows that are in the game. However, I'll touch on that point about the windows when it gets to that point in the video. For now, I want to talk about these columns. I love these columns. These columns are columns that I use in almost every modern farmhouse build that I do, just because I love the natural like pine look of it. And I feel like that's usually the type of wood that's used in modern farmhouses, just a very natural pine looking wood. I don't even know if that's pine. I don't know. The light colored wood. You know what I mean, right? And then I also try to put wood flooring on the little porch that I create in the same exact color, just because usually that's how it looks, and I think it looks super cute. If we had the ability to paint ceilings, I would probably paint the ceiling in that same color as well, just because, you know, aesthetics. Also, I did put little house numbers on this house as well, because Plumbaleena used little house numbers on her house that she built for me. Honestly, I've never done that before, but I thought it was so cute. And the best part is it's not custom content. Like literally you can have this in your game. All I did was I took to the gallery and I typed in house numbers and a bunch of different style house numbers popped up. I plopped the little tiny room onto my lot. And then I moved the little house numbers onto the house. And I think it just gives a very nice homey suburban touch. It's super cute. Anyway, now that there's windows going on to this house, let me talk about the windows. These are the windows that I feel match the vibe of a modern farmhouse the most, in my opinion. And that is my opinion.
That's my opinion!
And I only say that because I feel like a lot of the windows in modern farmhouses are windows that are very thick paned with thin black trim. However, there's not many windows in the game that have that vibe. In fact, a lot of the windows don't even have black swatches, and I have major beef about that. Like, we need more simple black swatched windows in this game for sure. However, this window comes in the Machino. I think that's what it's called. A lot of people say Mosquito, so I'm going to start calling it Mosquito as well. These windows came in the Mosquito pack. And honestly, these windows are as close as you could get to probably matching the modern farmhouse vibe, in my opinion. And so I use these windows in the majority of my modern farmhouses that I do build. I went with a very white color scheme. I did make that little pop out a darker gray. For the garden, I used a lot of romantic garden items, and I think the garden looks so cute. I put all of that bougainvillea up on the house, and I think that that is probably what makes this house the most unique. I feel like that is such a statement to this house. I love bougainvillea so much, and if you've watched my videos, you know how much I love plants. If you're new here, then I'm telling you now, I love plants so freaking much. Bougainvillea is probably one of my all-time favorite plants. I haven't seen many bougainvillea plants here in the Midwest or in Chicago, but they are all over the Southwest and California especially. Anyway, so I just had to talk about that I added that into this build. It's so cute. I think it just really ties the house together, especially when it comes to curb appeal. I also put a little picket fence in front with a bunch of flowers, and I think it looks super cute. Also, I love the walkway up to the house. These items you can find in the rugs section of the build buy mode. And I promise you, it's not a rug. Like, even in the title or the description, I think it literally says that it's a stone. It's not a rug. But I love using these for little walkways just because I feel like it adds a little more dimension, maybe, or like, I don't know, just more character to the build. And of course, I had to add a bike onto the front of this build. I add bikes to the front of my builds when there's a fence, like, all the time. As far as videos that I posted on YouTube, I think I've only done it in 3 of them. But I do them in a lot of my personal builds literally all the time because I think it looks so cute. Anyway, that is the exterior of the house that I created. So why don't we jump into game real quick and take a look at the beautiful interior design that Plumbaleena did. Okay, I just downloaded the house from Plumbaleena's page on the gallery. It is completely furnished and finished. I did take a little sneak peek of this build earlier, but I haven't seen it in its entirety yet. So this will be like a raw reaction. Okay, automatically the backyard. Wow. Okay, my backyards suck. My backyards could never. Like, what? I haven't even gone into the interior of the house and already I'm blown away. Like, look at this little gazebo with the outdoor kitchen area. We've got the grill. There's a little bar out here and some seating at the island. There's also a tiny pool, which it's small, but like also look at this fountain coming out of these shell vases. That is genius. What? I have never thought of doing something like that. That is so cute. Okay, we've got a little lounge area. You followed the path. Oh, look at all these lanterns. Oh, this is so freaking cute. The plants are just perfect. Oh, she continued the bougainvillea in the backyard. She created the trellis. That is genius. Okay, what item is this? I have never seen this item. Okay, but not only that, there's a fire pit area, super cute. Then look at this little elevated patio. You've got my favorite item, the little bouquet station up here. A lot of gardening tools. You got bee boxes and insect farms. And then look at this little like seating area that she made. There's another little fire pit, like coffee table here. A lot of outdoor plants. Okay, I'm blown away. Like, what am I even doing with my builds? Like, this inspires me so much. I need to do better at my backyards. Like, this backyard is just incredible. Now that I've gawked over the backyard a ton, let's go into the inside and check it out. So I did place this lot with my move objects on, so I'm hoping everything is here and there aren't things missing. Okay, love this little entryway. This is so creative. This living room though, this is such modern farmhouse vibes. This thing, I didn't even realize was in the game. I've never used that item either. Like, what game am I even playing? The fact that I'm sleeping on all these amazing build buy objects, like, we've got another little seating area here, super cute. This dining room, look at the light coming in the window too. Wow, okay. And then we've got the gallery wall. Love a good gallery wall. I'm a sucker for a gallery wall. And this kitchen though, oh, this is... Okay, but look, this is what I mean when I say her clutter skills are magical. She downsized these little, like, what are these? The laundry hamper, she downsized for little canisters on a shelf in the kitchen. These pictures must be debug items. And this, Plumbaleena, your clutter skills, amazing. I am inspired and at awe. Like, what? And this is what I love about looking at other people's builds or like collaborating on builds like this. You learn so many new things from other people who build in The Sims. Like, I just never would have thought to be this creative. It's amazing. So let's go upstairs. At the top of the stairs, there's this little landing, super cute. It's pretty small, but it's super cute. Let's see, which way should I go first? I'll go this way first. Looks like we have a little girl's room here, super cute. I love the color scheme. Or, no, this is a toddler's room. Okay, cute. So this is gonna definitely be a family home. This toddler has their own bathroom. So lucky. Oh my gosh, I love that she used the little cloud mirror from Peacemaker_IC. That's an object that came in the anniversary update, if you didn't know. All right, let's go to the second bedroom. We've got another little girl's room, it looks like, and this is like a child's room, I would assume. Super cute, super simple. There's another bathroom. Man, these kids are lucky. They have their own bathrooms. I love that. Also, I'm like very shocked that she fit 3 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms and a laundry room and an office upstairs. Like, when I tried creating the interior in this house, I got like 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom up here. So I am shocked. She's literally so good. She fits things in so perfectly. So we've got this little laundry room area up here. Love it. I think it's awesome. And then there's this little tiny office. Super cute. Very simple. And then here's the main bedroom of the house. I love this color scheme. And again, her clutter skills are just amazing. This shelf, is this... Why? I literally sleep on so many good objects. I had no idea that this was a shelf in the game. I would use this shelf like all the time if I had realized that sooner. But this bedroom is so cute. I love this color scheme. Super simple. And then the dark bathroom. Love it. This is so cute. Like, honestly, that's amazing. The backyard still, I am blown away by the backyard. Plumbaleena, you did an incredible job at doing this. Like, I wanted your interior design skills to shine, and they shined. And at this point, I feel like shine is an understatement. Like, literally, your build is like the bright light from the Big Bang. This just makes me realize that I really suck at building houses in The Sims, and I need to do better. No, I'm just kidding. But for real, though, like, this inspires me a ton. And I love the fact that we got to collab. And I want to do more collaborations with more people in the future, because this is how we learn. Looking at this, I have so many new ideas on how I want to create a backyard and like use these different items that I definitely weren't even aware of in the game. So I definitely want to do more of this. This was so much fun. If you want to download this fully furnished house, it is on the gallery under Plumbaleena's ID. I will put the link in the description box below. If you want to download the shell of this house and give a whack at designing your own interior and beautiful backyard, you can find this shell on my gallery. My gallery ID is JetSetSimmer, anywhere you go. If you do download it, make sure to find me on Twitter or comment on the video or whatever and let me know so I can see what you did. Also, I would love to do a shell challenge at some point because, I mean, I learned so much from looking at other people's builds and how they do things. And I think a shell challenge would be so much fun. So if you would be interested in joining in on a shell challenge, let me know in the comments below. Also, if you really love the interior design of this house, make sure to check out Plumbalena's YouTube video. She did a speed build doing the entire interior of this build, and it's amazing. Like, she is so creative. So definitely go watch more of her speed builds on her YouTube channel. I'll put the link in the description as well. And I'll also try to put a link on the screen. So if you want to see more, click somewhere, wherever it shows up on your screen. And give her a like and follow too, because like she's putting in so much work on her builds. Anyway, I think I'm going to leave this video at that. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you do want to see more, make sure to like and subscribe. And as always, I hope you have a great rest of your day.